Sorry guys, the previous video just vanished. I have no idea what it went to. And I've tried to check for it in the group. I couldn't be able to see it anywhere. I thought maybe it was recorded or maybe it could be able to appear, but for some reason, it just disappeared. But anyway, I'm back and maybe I'll be able to. I hope this stays all the way to the end because maybe this is something I'm quite passionate about because it's a feeling that gets us very often. We all feel like we want to be able to give up at some point. So the question is, what to do when you feel like giving up? And I'm going to tell you a very personal and kind of embarrassing story. Yeah, some of those things that you don't like talking about, but it's part of our life. Just to start you off, in case you've not felt like giving up, just know that it happens and it will happen again and it happens multiple times. Like it happens as often as possible, right? I don't know for whatever reason, but it just happens, okay? So if you ever feel like giving up, or if you ever felt like giving up, or you have not felt like giving up, I can assure you that the feeling of wanting to give up will catch up with you at some point. And the question is, when you feel like giving up, what are you supposed to do? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a personal story, which is quite embarrassing, but that's okay. Maybe not for you, but for me, I think it was so embarrassing. And this happened not a long time ago. I think it was sometime last year. And I'd be coming to work every day coming to work. And I normally don't work from my house. I work from the office. And so I have to get on a bus and come to town every single day. If you're listening this from Kenya, you can be able to, the point is that you can be able to get into a matatu and just come to work. But sometimes it was tough because I didn't have the money to be able to pay for the bus fare to come to work, and that was I mean it was tough. So I've been doing this for a week, walking every day to work and back, and you see, there's everything good about walking to work, but when you walk deliberately, it's fun. But when you're forced to walk, it's tough. So for me, it was like forced walking. You have to walk to work every day, and that was not fun because you're not getting any results. You're coming to work every day, no results. You feel like broken. Everyone is asking for their money. I don't know what to do. So it was a bit hard. So this day, I wake up in the morning. I'm like, maybe I should just quit and not do this anymore. I should just maybe stay at home, and that would be the end. And then I'm like, no, if I continue sleeping, nothing's going to be able to change. So I just have to go to work. So I forced myself to go to work, and I do that. And on the way, I'm walking to work, and I've walked maybe half the journey. But then after walking half the journey, I see a guy riding a bicycle. In my country, we call them black mamba bicycles. They are very common. It's a bigger model of a bicycle. You can be able to carry two or three people. So I'm like, oh, I should stop this guy and ask for a lift from him, of which I do. I actually stop him, and he stops. I'm like, hey, can you give me a lift? Like, unaweza kunipa lift in Kiswahili? And it's like, uko na pesa ngapi? Like, how much money do you have? Like, no, I don't have any money. So he looks at me and he tells me, you don't have money. I'm like, no. Then he hops back on his bicycle and tells me that, boss, uchumi ni mbaya, hakuna kitu wa bure. Like, the economy is bad, there's nothing for free. So he hops back on his bicycle and leaves. So as I watch him ride away, I'm hungry. I'm actually mad at him because I'm wondering, this guy is so selfish. Like, he was actually ready downhill towards town because I live in a hill and then I have to go downhill to get to town, and it could not us spend any energy for him to be able to do that. But then he just deliberately refused to help me to get to town, and I was very mad at him. But anyway, I looked back and realized that it was not his fault. You know, it's very wrong when you are 28 years old, you're broke, you're a male, you're a man, and you have no money. You even have a degree, but you can't be able to pay your own bus fare. Something is very wrong. So if you listen to this and maybe you're in that situation right now, you feel that you're broken, you feel that you're behind your goals and dreams, you're behind your, your dreams and your bills, and you can't be able to do anything. You think that nothing is working for you. I just want to encourage you and tell you that I've been there too. I've been in that situation, and therefore I wanted to share you like 3 tips which can be able to help you get started in case you feel stuck, in case you feel that you've tried your best and nothing has worked out. So very quickly, I'll share you 3 tips which can be able to change your life. Tip number 1: know that it's not true. Okay, know that it's not true. What do I mean? The feeling you feel right now is not true. Like the feeling that things are not going to be able to work for you, the feeling you feel that things cannot work for you, the feeling you feel that it's like, oh, everything is stuck for you, the feeling you feel that your life will never change, the feeling you feel that it's like you've made mistakes and your life is like stuck. That is not true, because your life is not stuck. All odds are not stuck against you. That you are not destined to failure and never to be able to make a difference. That is not true. You are destined for greatness. You are destined to be able to make a difference. Whatever you're feeling right now will change. So, and you tell yourself this, that what you're feeling, it's not true. Okay? It's true that maybe you don't have money. It's true that maybe your life needs to change. But the feeling of feeling like quitting and giving up your life, come on, let that go, because it's not true. Your life will be able to change. Okay? So that's number 1. Tell yourself and remind yourself that if you feel that help is too far and you cannot be able to make it, that's not true. Help is too near. You just need to, because every problem you face is solvable. I can assure you this. Every problem that you're going through has got a solution. It's only that maybe you have not yet found the missing piece. That is because it's like a puzzle, and this puzzle is like, maybe I can say that this is missing. So you need like, or maybe there are these gaps. So you need to be able to find the missing gap to be able to just bridge the two, and you'll be able to get a solution. So you're stuck. If you try describing your problem, try describing what you're going through right now, try describing that, and you can be able to use Google Documents. You can be able to use a journal, something like this. I always carry this with me. You can be able to use a Word document. Just whatever you're comfortable doing, pull it out and write down, because when you keep those frustrations in your mind, nothing's going to be able to change. But when you pull those frustrations out and put down in a paper, you feel better. So that's a challenge, that how you feel right now, you feel you're stuck, you don't have money, maybe it's about relationships, maybe it's about your family, maybe it's about your education, maybe it's about someone who you care about, and you feel that you're helpless, you can't be able to help them. Whatever you feel, I want you to know that you can be able to take a piece of paper, write that down, carry those thoughts from your mind and put them down in a paper. You feel better after that. Okay? And don't rush the process. It can take like 1 hour, it can take like 2 hours, it can take like 5 hours. No problem. Just let your thoughts flow. Okay? Let your thoughts flow. Think about it, and just write down your thoughts. Okay? Then after you've written down your thoughts and how you feel and why you feel that way, and what can you do about it. Now there are 3 sections about this. Write down how you feel, why you feel that way, and what you can do about it, because life is about cause and effect, apparently. Where I am today is a result of what I was doing yesterday. So maybe I made some mistake yesterday, and that's why I'm here today. But I can be able to do something about it. Maybe as much as there's nothing I can do about yesterday, there's everything I can do about tomorrow and every other day after today. So, and that's very important. I might be able to change yesterday, I might be able to change last year, I might be able to change January 2020, but you can change, I can change. From today, 18th of February 2020, I can change today, and I can change tomorrow and the rest of my life. The same is true for you. Okay. Now, number three is that look for the low-hanging fruit. Look for the low-hanging fruit. What I mean by this is that find out the thing you can be able to start doing right now, because it's something you can be able to do right now. What actions can you take today to begin changing the situation? Okay. Maybe if it's about frustration that you are feeling, maybe there's someone you need to be able to call, okay? Or maybe it's a new job that you're looking for, and you know you're supposed to write an email, but you've been postponing this. Maybe you need to be able to jump on your computer, your Gmail, and write that email today. Maybe it's someone that you care about,